Hey, how's it going guys? MLT Magic Tricks here. So in today's video, I'm going to be performing and then teaching you this very cool sandwich style card trick that will definitely amaze all of your spectators. So I do recommend you stick around and learn this one. But really quickly, before we get into this performance, if you are new here to my channel, make sure you subscribe with those post notifications on for more card and magic trick performance and tutorial videos like this one. And if you enjoy this video, make sure to leave it a thumbs up. And now let's get straight into this performance. Okay, so I'm going to start off this trick by giving the deck a quick riffle shuffle here, just mixing up the cards. And at this point, I would have my spectator make a selection. So let's say they choose this card, and for this trick, I can look at the card. So in this case, we have the 5 of spades as my spectator's card. We're going to go ahead and get my spectator's selection lost somewhere here into the middle of the deck, just like that. Go ahead and give the cards a quick riffle shuffle as well, really losing my spectator's 5 of spades somewhere, as you guys can see here, into the middle of the deck. Now, at this point, I'm going to need some help in finding my spectator's card, and that is where the 2 black kings come into play here. And the 2 black kings are really going to help me find my spectator's card. So we have the king of clubs and the king of spades, just like this. And like I mentioned, guys, the 2 kings are going to help me find, my spectator selection. We will get to the 2 black kings in just a second here, but before we do anything with the kings, I would have my spectator just call stop anywhere they want to, as I am, dealing off cards here. So let's say my spectator calls stop right here. We're going to go ahead and put the 2 black kings in where my spectator called stop. I'm going to square up the deck. I'm going to snap my fingers, wave my hand over the pack, and I'm going to spread out the cards face down. You guys will see that the 2 black kings have sandwiched 1 card right here, as you guys can see. And let's check out how the 2 black kings did. The 2 black kings, the king of spades and the king of clubs, actually sandwiched your selection, the 5 of spades, just like that. And guys, this is the card trick. I hope you enjoyed this one, and if you want to learn how to do it, make sure to stick around for the tutorial. Okay, so I hope you guys enjoyed that performance, and now let's get straight into the tutorial for this card trick. So you're just going to need a normal deck of cards, and the only gimmick for this trick is a double-backed card. Some decks, like, this Theory 11 Red Monarchs deck, already come with a double-backed card here, but if you do not, have a double-backed card that comes with the deck, all you need to do in order to make one is just take some double-sided tape, and then you can take like the 2 jokers from the deck, just put some double-sided tape around one, place the other joker on top of it, or just 2 random cards together, and you have your own double-backed card. It can easily be taken apart, if you use some double-sided tape. So that is all you're going to need for this trick, a double-backed card, and just the rest of the deck, and here is your setup. So you're going to start off, you're going to take any 2 face cards you want to, or just, a pair of cards. I like to use the 2 black kings. It does not matter. You're going to take these 2 cards. You can just place them, under the card box off to the side to start. You can place them in your pocket. Do whatever you want to. It really does not matter. So at this point, you have your 2 face cards off to the side, and then you're going to place your double-backed card on top of the deck, and you're ready to start. So you can go up to your spectator, tell them you're going to mix up the cards a little bit. Just keep that double-backed card on top of the deck there when you do a riffle shuffle. Then once you're done mixing up the deck, you have your double-backed card on top. You're going to have your spectator choose a card. They can choose any card except that very, top double-backed card. So let's say your spectator selects this one right here, and you are going to look at the card for the trick because you're going to need to place their selection, in this case the 7 of spades, on top of the deck. Now, with their selection on top of the deck here, you're going to need to do a double lift. So you're going to come over, you're going to lift up 2 cards as one. You're lifting up the double-backed card and their selection. You're going to turn it over as 1 card, but in reality, you turned over, the double-backed card and their selection. Now, at this point, that double-backed card is going to be on top with their selection directly under it. And you're going to need to do this move where it seems like you're getting their card, which they think is on top of the deck, but in reality, it's that double-backed card. You're going to need to make it seem like you're getting it lost in the middle of the deck, but in reality, it's going to stay on top. So you're going to break open about half the deck. You're going to act like you're just sliding off the card like that into the middle. But here's what you're doing. You're going to be using your middle finger that's holding this bottom portion. You're going to be using your thumb. It's just going to kind of glide over that top card there. It's not really going to slide it off. You're really going to be sliding off this bottom card, which is a random card with your middle finger here. So in slow motion, it looks like this. Just like that. If you do that quickly, it looks like you're sliding off the top card, but in reality, you're just sliding off the bottommost card in this top packet. So it'll look something like that. Then you're going to go ahead and place the deck on. And it seems like you lost your selection in the middle, but in reality, the double-backed card and their selection is still on top of the deck. Now, at this point, you're going to say, okay, now with your selection lost in the deck, kind of as you're saying that, you can just spread out the deck like this. You're going to need to get a pinky break below the top 2 cards. So as you're squaring up the pack, you can get a little pinky break just like that below the double-backed card and their selection. And once you've done that, you're going to bring your spectator's attention to the 2 cards that you had under the card box or in the box or in your pocket or whatever. These are going to be the 2 face cards. What you're going to do here is place the 2 face cards directly on top of your break. So now you have a break below 4 cards, just like this. The 2 face cards, the double back card in their selection. You're going to maintain this break like so, and you're going to take off all 4 cards. You're going to say, okay, we have the King of Clubs. Put it down. Then you're going to say we have the King of Spades as well. This is a packet of 3. You're going to just drop this packet of 3 on the deck like that. You're just, at this point, you're just kind of saying, okay, I just introduce you to the 2 face cards, the 2 black kings here. They're going to help me find your selection. And what you're going to do here, guys, is come over. You're going to lift up 1, 2 cards like that. You're going to say, okay, we're going to take the 2 black kings, and we're just going to go ahead and place them off to the side. As you're saying that, you're lifting up one of the 2 face cards in a double back card. That is your setup right here on top of the deck. So you're come over, you're saying, okay, we're going to take the 2 black kings, you're turning over the 2 cards, face up king, double backer, you're going to turn them over like this, and just spread them out. So at that point, it's really convincing. It seems like, okay, now I'm just going to go ahead and place the 2 black kings back down. But in reality, what you have here is one of the 2 face cards in the double back card on top. And as you're saying that, you're gonna say, okay, we're gonna get to these 2 cards in just 1 second here. You're gonna turn the deck over, and you're just gonna start dealing face cards. Cards face up from the bottom of the deck. Your spectator can honestly call stop anywhere they want to, as long as they don't go all the way to the top. 99% of the time that's not gonna happen. Just say, okay, go ahead and call stop anywhere you want to. It really does not matter. So let's say your spectator calls stop somewhere, right here in the middle. You're gonna say, okay, that's fine. What you're gonna do here is first place. You're gonna say, okay, we're gonna place the 2 black kings in. What you're doing here is first placing the double back card. That's really important. Make sure you place a double back card first. Do not just do that. The trick will not work if one of the 2 face cards goes on first. You place, okay, we're gonna take the first king. Obviously, you guys don't turn it over. Just say, okay, we're gonna place the first king down. Then we're gonna place the second king down. If you guys want to, just kind of make it a little bit, make a subtle move here to make it convincing. You can just say, okay, we're gonna go ahead and place that second king down as well. Flash it a little bit barely. Your spectator will be more convinced that you're placing 2 kings down, but in reality, double back card, one of the 2 face cards, and you're just gonna place the rest of the deck on. And this is what it's going to look like. You're going to have their selection face up, and then, the other king is going to be face down. You just place the deck on like that, and at this point, that you're ready to do the reveal. You can just turn the deck over, snap your fingers, wave your hand over the pack, do whatever you want to, spread out the cards face down, and show them that 1 card is now face down in between the 2 black kings. And this is not just any card, it should be their selection. At this point, guys, your spectator will be completely blown away. This trick does have a very powerful ending. So that is the card trick. I hope everything in this tutorial made sense. I definitely recommend you guys give this one a try. Thank you so much for watching. And if you're new here, make sure you subscribe and leave a like on this video if you enjoyed it. And I'll see you guys in my next one. Peace out.